Before I start, I'd like to thank Soda Carbonator for creating the renders of me using the video, Golly Greg and Bumpunk for assisting me with QClash information and assets, and Dr. Drag for assisting me with gameplay footage. Now, let's begin. Whether you're cruising through the streets of Karkand, attempting to deactivate a bioweapon, sniping people in Ukraine or blasting people in Vietnam, Roblox FPS games tend to occur in semi-realistic environments. This doesn't make these games bad. All of the games I just referenced deserve their own videos. But FPS titles don't tend to invest in character design, so when I first saw this game roughly 2 years ago, I knew I was going to have a good time. That game is QClash. The Q is short for Quantum. The original concept was designed in early 2016, and was released in a restricted paid access around Christmas of 2017. The price continually decreased until it was released around 14 months later in January of 2019. QClash centers around a squadron of unique characters in a strange future as they clash in a variety of locations set in this alternate reality. From Neo Tokyo to Bacon Dam, QClash is bursting with excitement. So, without further ado,
welcome to QClash!
QClash occurs over 4 different maps, being Neo Tokyo, Blight Peak Perch, Bacon Dam, and Castle. In these maps, players must work their team to secure or move an objective, while being assaulted by another team tasked with defending the objective. Players will have to work cohesively and skillfully in order to keep their team alive and the enemy team out of the fight. In order to do this, you'll have to understand how to use the game's characters. Each character has a variety of attacks and abilities that reflect the character's story and design. They are also equipped with powerful ultimate attacks that can do a lot to help your team. Characters are divided into 3 archetypes: offense, defense, and healers. Offense clashers are fast and lethal, capable of dishing out huge amounts of damage and able to avoid, or take, a lot of gunfire. There are 4 offense clashers, being Ghost, Sheila, Decker, and Cyborg. The term armed and ready applies well to Ghost. Packing an assault rifle and grenades, Phantom Forces players will feel right at home when playing as him. His ultimate has him calling in a tactical airstrike to clear out enemies. Featuring 2 flintlock shotguns and high movement speed, Sheila is a ball of lethal energy. This powerful pirate can mow down opponents quickly. Her ultimate has her deploy a parrot bomb. Classy and intelligent, Decker is a personal investigator from an older time. Packing a fancy revolver and stealth technology, Decker can sneak up on enemies and do some serious damage. His ultimate disarms enemies for easy KOs. Super Soldier and Superb Leader, Cyborg features a powerful suit of armor capable of shielding his teammates. His cannon arm fires lasers, rockets, and a powerful death beam as his ultimate. Defensive clashers are more varied in their roles, but they are all quite good for holding positions or helping out teammates. There are 3 defensive clashers, being Rascal, Sir Knight, and Reaper. Rascal is about as American as it gets. He has a big belly and a bigger gun. This mechanic makes use of launch pads and turrets to help control points, and his ultimate generates a force field for improved defense. Ancient and immortal, Sir Knight is a valiant protector who wanders across the world. His massive broadsword rips through enemies, and his gargantuan shield helps keep his teammates safe. His ultimate allows him to use magic energy to create a field of immortality. Superb sniper and likely furry, Reaper is deadly accurate. Her massive sniper rifle allows her to do extreme amounts of damage, and it can be charged to allow its rounds to explode on impact. Her ultimate allows her to see all enemies. Healing clashers don't do much damage, aren't very tough, and aren't very agile. However, they don't need to be. They just need to be there for their teammates. There is one healer, being Zadina. Caretaker and Divine Healer, Zadina uses a magic-imbued staff to restore her teammates. It also doubles as an electricity cannon if she encounters opposition. Her ultimate triples her rate of healing, allowing her to blast her teammates with healing in a tough firefight. Characters can be leveled up, which is shown with a star system. You can also unlock badges for characters as you play with them and complete simple tasks as them. Characters can also be customized with a variety of cosmetics, such as skins, emotes, and sprays. QClash's gameplay is good, but that's not the only reason why it's a good game. Let's talk about... While QClash has some fantastic gameplay, Duck Armor went above and beyond with the graphic design. While a lot of FPS games compete to have the most realistic gameplay environments yet, Duck Armor went for heavily stylized graphics. Each map is imbued with details, such as structures and Easter eggs. A good example is Neo Tokyo, which has multiple structures and buildings across the streets. Bus stops, a restaurant, science labs, and even a subway that can mow you over if you're not paying attention. And it's not just the maps that look good. Each character is a custom model. These models help better reflect the character's design. Cyborg is a massive super soldier, while Sheila is short and speedy. And the game's animations are good too. Guns are nice to fire, turrets build themselves up, and every emote looks detailed and fluid. What really ties everything together is the audio. Every character has a variety of voice lines that trigger during different points in the round and when they use moves. This helps flesh out Q-Clash's characters even further and improves the experience. And I can't forget the game's music. The soundtrack was composed by director 1406, an accomplished musician who has worked on a variety of fantastic games, such as Those Who Remain, Escape Room 2, and Heroes of Robloxia. His skill shows, as Q-Clash's 20-some music pieces all bring something to the game. While a lot of them are short, they help to intensify matches and add to the action. The amount of time and effort that has been put into Q-Clash speaks for itself. There's really not much you can compare it to on the platform. Despite being already 2 years old, it's aging quite well, as its amazing gameplay, graphics, and audio continue to captivate thousands of players. Admittedly, it has lost a fair amount of average concurrent players, but it's still holding on well enough. This is likely due to the fact that while Duck Armor, the developers of Q-Clash, have expressed interest in continuing development, major updates are few and far between. Nonetheless, Q-Clash is an accomplishment, so much so that it managed to obtain a Bloxy, which is often hard at these high-effort games that have a more niche audience on Roblox. So really, you should go check it out. It's something to behold, even now. So what are you even waiting for? Get clashing! I'm Ticonite, and this was Spotlite. I'll see you in Neo Tokyo.